Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How was that for a technical issue? I don't know what the hell went on then. How's everyone diddling? Bear with me, uno momento. Clickety of the button, clickety of the other button. Yeah, so that was good, wasn't it? Thank you very much, Smarty Marty.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Need to adjust that, don't I? Let me just adjust that. So I'm feeling a bit discombobulated now. Because I did title the original live stream, Good Evening World of Mr. Grey. I did. Oh, look out, everyone. The Queen of the Lurkers has entered the building. Good evening, Tracy Langley. How are you? The plot hole. The motivated lighting is a great touch. I don't know what that means. What's motivated lighting? You've lost me, and I've lost what I was saying. But thank you, Smarty Marty, in case I've forgotten to say thank you as well. Good morning, Mystic O'Maggot. How the devil are you? Yeah, it's a bit George and Zippy Trace, isn't it? It's definitely not shorts and t-shirt weather anymore. Absolutely bloody freezing in Swansea. Creaky Blinder, I enjoyed all your ideas. What ideas? Killing time passing through. I blew that opportunity, didn't I? By blowing the first attempt at this live stream. Good morning, M. Headler 49. How are you? 5 seconds in and he's lost his thread. I have, Bri. What was I talking about? 60 degrees in Texas. So that's that would be considered a fairly warm day, yeah. Oh, the Edison bulb behind you gives you a light in a fictional source motivated light. Then I still don't know what you're talking about. The Edison bulb behind you gives you a light in a fictional source motivated light. Then now you've completely lost me, pal. I have not got a Scooby-Doo what's going on, and like I say, I'm all over the place now. Bounce back, STFC, full speed ahead in the wrong direction. You've seen my live streams before then, obviously. Good evening. How the devil are you? Yeah, 55 Americans talking Fahrenheit, is it? I never know which way round they are. So when you say it's 55. In my mind, that's like 140 degrees, which is bloody cow boiling. Good evening, Howard Silman. Dan Hetfield, how are you, pal? Your mum has the exact same Santa in the background. I think everybody's mum has got one of those. Say hi to Fried Pickle Chips 13 Cricket. Yeah, try saying that if you've had too many Budweisers. Fahrenheit, so Fahrenheit is the higher number then. So when you say it's 60 degrees, Fried Pickle Chips 13 Cricket, you're talking in fast, so 50, I don't know, is that cold? I can't work it out backwards. US equals Fahrenheit. Good evening, Captain Welshie. I've not seen you for a while. How you doing, pal? Thank goodness for that. I was not looking forward to seeing Fried Pickle Chips 13 Cricket every time I wanted to address you. Anyway, so the original live stream was the Happy Little Fox, aka Benji. How can I keep missing you? Do you know there's one way to make sure I don't miss you anymore. There we are. Say hello to me again, the Happy Little Fox, aka Benji, and good morning, next TYT reporter. It's night time. I am an hour earlier than usual, and nobody's even mentioned it. Centigrade to Fahrenheit, double and add 32. Yeah, that's kind of the rough calculation in it, but I can't do that backwards. I can just about do it forward. Good evening, Tackleberry. How are you? Creaky Blinder, your set design has improved greatly, and I want you to know that we appreciate the work. Thank you very much, mate. I'm like I say, it's a constant evolution. Over on this side, I want some wood paneling just coming out from the corner to kind of sort of half frame the TV. And the only that bulb, I took Mrs. Blinder to IKEA a couple of weeks ago, and I saw that, and I thought, well, that's very tidy. I'm going to buy one of them. It'll look tidy in the background. So it is nice that somebody's noticed. Johnny, oh, it is very kind of you. Somebody said, be good, CB, have in person. Oh, right, sorry, shouldn't have put that on the screen. My ex-wife misses me, so I got her a better score for a rifle. Yeah, I live dangerously. Oh, dear me. I was gonna not bother talking about Friday's video because it's the second one in a row now that's fallen flat on its ass. I don't know if I've spoken to a few people. Some of them say it is a little bit quieter than usual views-wise. Some of them say it's just the same, but my last couple of videos have been absolute shite.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Just drove 780 miles in 18 hours yesterday to visit for holiday. How far are your London trips? 196 miles each way. So it's it's about a 400-mile round trip. Yes, I saw a fly. It's the time of year. Yeah, I hope that's what it is, John, because it's doing my nugget then. It's not... is it exactly, Benji? Earth cannot be flat. Did you check out those Veritasium videos I sent you on Discord? No. Not yet. I will. Hopefully remember to do it. Well, the videos weren't shite, just the engagement. Yeah, I know it, but it makes you think differently. Oh, that's on the squiffage again. Doesn't matter. What are we saying? What are we saying? My latest video was a hit, but YouTube still has it in ad safe limbo. Yeah, it's I'm quite lucky. It's not that many of my videos get demonetized. Some do, but not that many. But it's just frustrating. It is when you put so many hours of work into a video and then it doesn't perform as you hoped it would. But it is what it is. Pointless whinging. None of you care. I think some of you do. Just one or two. Grizzly Billow, how are you? Supski Creaky. How is one this evening? One is absolutely fine. I'm only on for 1 hour tonight as well, if anybody cares. I know probably many of you just breathed a sigh of relief that you haven't got to listen to this shite for an hour and 30 minutes. I'm sure I just saw Audrey and didn't even say, I thought I did. And I even read out the comment. Sorry, Audrey. Good evening. Well, Mr. Gray says it happens from time to time on YouTube. Just got to get on with it. The engagement comes and goes during the year. Yeah, I know. It takes the wind out of your sails, doesn't it? If you have a video and really not do that well. And if two happen, could it be a conspiracy? Are they out to get me? Probably not, but yeah, it's annoying. Spartan, hey Creaky, I think it was because someone else had already made a video on that topic of Kent Hovind. Maybe, but I would disagree with that because we all make videos about the same people all the time, and I've never had it, affect the views on me having made it. Because I know Simon Dan made that video, I don't know, was it a week or 2 weeks before me? And then other people were saying, oh, keep up, Creaky. This was weeks ago. All right, calm down. Good evening, Keela. I see you too. How you doing? Yeah, just because Dan's made a video about it, it doesn't mean that I can't have an opinion on that same video. That's just silly. You know, I know there's a lot of videos on YouTube, but you know, to think that there's not going to be crossovers is well, it's just going to lead to crushing disappointment, if that is what you think. Ooh, somebody said good job then. Good job, good job. Craig Holstein says, you the man of men. Am I? I don't even know what that means. Good evening, Diana Malamet. Malamet. Hi, Diana. How are you? Oh, somebody's having their spelling corrected in the side chat. Ben Speed's channel says, how's Swansea this evening? It's a bit George and Zippy, if I'm being honest, mate. Absolutely freezing. I'm glad I'm indoors, not outdoors. That's all I can say. Matt Simple X, how are you, pal? I personally get tired of seeing the same moron spewing nonsense. Sometimes there's only so much you can say to make it fresh or funny. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Yeah. Fair point, well put. If everyone didn't give an opinion on the same subject, YouTube would be dead and buried a long time ago. Very well said, my friend. Because you're right. You know, there's... Oh, Bri. Uncle Brian. I'm not going to lie to you, mate. It's absolutely killing. I can't imagine it would have been much more painful than this if I got shot. With a BB gun, obviously. No, I'm not an idiot. Well, not usually. Anyway, evening, Chris Herrick. How are you? And Nathan Jacks. Good evening, sir. Something funny happened to me. Yes, I took Mrs. Blinder into Swansea yesterday to do a bit of shopping, and because I'm an old man, I needed a wee several times. So I went in the Quadrant shopping centre in the middle of Swansea. I went upstairs to use the little boys' room and had a wee. And I was stood there minding my own business with my mask on, obviously, because I'm a good boy. Give it the old shake. Put Creaky Junior away. Zip up, turn around, and there's a guy standing there. Are you the Creaky Blinder? And I made more of an effort this time than the last time somebody said hello to me, which was in Cardiff. And I just went, all right, mate, and carried on walking. So, you know, I did say, you know, speak a little bit with the guy and then went on my way. But it was, I cannot get used to that sort of thing where people know who I am, outside of this square box that we're, currently reside in it.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
I tune in for Creaky, not the subject matter. Here's for your next umbrella drink. Thank you very much, the plot hole. You're a very nice man.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
We've already had light snow here in Massachusetts or Macedonia, somewhere else. But yeah, it's I don't know if we'll get any. We do have snow on occasion in Swansea, but because we're a coastal city, it's got to really snow before it affects us, if that makes sense.
If you're enjoying the stream, remember to smash the like button right now.
Please. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I don't know whether we'll have it. Even a nice man, how are you, pal? I enjoy your vids. Do you usually reply on the first comments? Would that help? I honestly don't know. I reply to as many comments as I can. I've got this stupid self-imposed rule where if a video uploads at 7:30 on a Tuesday, as my videos usually do, I will not look at YouTube Studio until 8:30. I like to give the video an hour, see how it gets on. I go in then, I answer as many comments and heart as many comments as I can. And then I just sort of duck in and out. Then I'm not constantly in my comment section because nobody would have time to answer, thousands of comments. So good evening, Mr. Merlin.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
An evening, but well, I've already said good evening to your lovely boss. She was she was here earlier on. I don't know. I'm afraid you may be listening in, but I did say hello to her. She's unchained you from the kitchen sink again, pal, she, and let you loose on the old smartphone. But thank you very much for the super chat, pal. Doobie 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 doo. Sorry, peeps. Somebody's been timed out in the side chat, and I'm just just allow me to investigate momentarily. I can see why it was deleted. So thank you, Cricket. You're a good egg. Keeping an eye on what these naughty people are doing in the side chat. Sometimes, I've left Mr. Merlin on the screen all that time. I do apologize. Flat earthers can get me frustrated with how freaking dumb they are. Tell me about it, petty nerd. Did I tell you I used to work? Did I tell you I used to work in Swansea, SAS Motocross? You were kidding me. Well, I've got an embarrassing stroke funny story about SAS Motocross. And I'm really hoping you weren't working there at the time and remember it happening. When did you work there? for me to prepare myself for potential embarrassment. Well, we'll see how awesome it is when you tell me when you worked there. Good evening, William Porter. How are you, pal? The Great Lakes. Where's the Great Lakes? I don't know where that is. I'm stupid. Ooh, I have to hear this story. See, so Dan is interested. I probably was most of the time. It was there. So you know Mark Bunce then? If you worked in SAS, Ben Speed. Good evening, Robert Palmer. Still addicted to love? I hope so. Weren't you full of ideas? You also missed an excellent super chat. Did I? Was it from John Watson, Keeler? I don't remember reading that one out. I don't remember reading that one out. So I'm going to read it out anyway. Sorry, I can't put it up on the screen now because it's, I think, oh, can I? Oh, I feel so guilty. Mr. Merlin, done that one. Sorry, people. Done that one, done that.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Better late than never, I always say, John Watson. Arwen has made things very untidy, or whoever listening in, I'm feeling tidy. I'm glad, mate. I'm glad. Yeah, when I got up, not this morning, yesterday morning, our storage thingy, plastic shed thing that we keep all the rubbish bins in, had blown over. Our garden swing was upside down and not swinging very well at all. There was all sorts of crap everywhere. So yeah, it's been a bit rough down here, but luckily nothing too terrible so far. And there's another one I've got to address now. Let me catch back up because I missed that one as well. I desperately need an assistant, but can't afford to pay one. But we'll get to that eventually.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
20 DKK. For a haircut, you look like a hippie. Do you know, funny enough, when when I was getting tattooed on Friday, I obviously had to shave and everything, so Mrs. Blinder was helping me, and she said, "Oh, let me, you've got a hair behind your ear." And I don't know how I missed it, but I had like like when a gremlin bursts out as a little ball of fluff and lands on the table. I had one of those growing behind my ear. I must have been missing it for, well, it must have taken me about 2 years to grow that amount of hair. But yeah, cool story, bro. Anyway, my story about SAS motocross. So I'm thirsty.
If you're enjoying the stream, remember to smash the like button right now.
I've explained this loads of times, but I'll just do it quickly because it is up on the screen. My name is Creaky Blinder because I was a big fan of the television show The Peaky Blinders. The Peaky Blinders were a street gang from Birmingham in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And my channel name is just a play on words for The Peaky Blinders. I'm a Creaky Blinder because I'm far too old to be peaky. But anyway, back to my story about SAS motocross. So I've always, like a lot of you will know, that I'm into bikes. I ride now. Well, not as often as I'd like or should, but I still ride. And I've had loads of motocross bikes, upfield, all sorts of things. And I wanted to buy a new motor. I had an off-road bike, and it wasn't a proper motocross bike. So I wanted to buy a proper motocross bike, and this garage, which is fairly local to me, called SAS Motocross, as Ben Speed was mentioning, and says it was the best job he ever had. They had a Yamaha YZ125 or 125 for all the Americans who don't know how to say anything properly. So I went to have a look at it. And I thought, ooh, that's nice, that is. I'll get Mrs. Blinder up here with me later on now. So speak nice to her, and I'll take it. So I went back because I'd nipped over during my lunch break because I worked in the Mazda dealership on Neath Road. So, and I know parts of this won't make any sense to people who don't live in Swansea, but sorry, it's my story. And so I left work that day, picked Mrs. Blinder up. We went up to Skewin to Llansamlet, the Enterprise Zone, to SAS Motocross. And I worked in a garage in the sales department, so I had a shirt and tie on and trousers and good shoes. So I wasn't really dressed for riding a motocross bike, especially not on a badly tarmacked car park with sprinklings of gravel here and there. But because I was just as much of an idiot then as I am now, I thought, well, I can't buy the bike, without giving it a little blip, can I? So I'm interested, blah, blah, blah. Right, so I jumped on the bike, kicked it over, give it a couple of blips of the throttle. Lovely. I thought, right, all right, if I just have a little spin around the car park, yeah, crack on, yeah. So in with the clutch, kick it into first gear, off I go, wee, straight down the car park, 2-stroke, flying up, brilliant, love it. Turn around, come back the other way. As I go into second, blip the clutch, front, a little bit of a wheelie, dropped it down. Soon as the front wheel hit the ground, it was in a patch of gravel, and I went arse over tit. The bike flew left, I flew right, did one of the best forward rolls I've ever done in my life. No helmet on, idiot. So, shirt and tie, sleeves rolled up. It was in the summer. I just had half the car park embedded into my skin. Broke parts off the bike. The guy, he did ask if I was okay. In fairness, I'm not sure I would have, but he did. And I still bought the bike because I kind of felt guilty. Like, I've fallen off it. I want broken bits of it. I've got to buy it now. But yeah, that's one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done. Well, second most embarrassing thing. I know what the most embarrassing thing is, and I've got pictures to prove it. Maybe that'll be a story for another live stream, but that's That's my SAS motocross story, Ben Speed. So I don't know whether you would have, I can remember the names of all the boys that worked there. But I know obviously you wouldn't want to say your name in a public forum, but the curiosity is killing me now. We've had a channel member sneak in the back door. Ooh, wrong button.
Welcome to the Blinder Gang, Mush.
Good evening, Cindy Sewan. Thank you very much indeed for becoming a channel member. It's such good value for money. You get all I can't even click on them all. I'm just so excited by it. You get all these really rubbish emojis, which aren't really emojis at all. They're just off my WhatsApp keyboard, and I trimmed the background off them. I'm not very imaginative. I must have met you at some point for sure. Yeah, you bound to have. I was over there all the time. Until Bunce opened a shop in Skewin, and then I was over there all the time. Sorry. No offense. But I always got on well with Mark, so that's where I went. Purple Snowdrop says, my daughter just had a tattoo cover up a gravel rash scar she got from crashing a golf buggy whilst intoxicated. Silly girl. Yeah, I've got scars all over me, literally everywhere, and a lot of them involve bear with me a sec, guys. Sorry, that's my mother. In fairness, she thinks I go live at 7:30, not 6:30. So, yeah. Colin, Stewart, Bunce, Lockie, Ben, Rowan, and Simon. I definitely remember a Ben, so it's obviously going to be you, and Colin, say Bunce. I'm not sure what I remember as a Simon. But anyway, I just still had a YZ125. It was a wheelie machine. Yeah, it was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Have I really? What the hell is going on? How am I missing these super chats? I'm getting so bad at this.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
I hate to criticize somebody who's just given me a very generous super chat, but I'm clearly not, am I? Because if I was, I wouldn't have missed your super chat. My apologies, John, and thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Where was the other one I missed? How am I missing them? Usually I can't take my eyes off the side chat. I don't miss a single word from anyone, let alone a super chat.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Creaky, better than cringe real. Better than cringe. I don't get it. You'll all have to wait. I'm not missing another super chat. Yeah, I know. It's a very embarrassing story. World of Mr. Grey. I may or may not have been a little bit naughty when... No, it was my mother, Dan. It was my mother. If it was a cold caller, I wouldn't have muted it. I would not have muted it at all. I would definitely have done it. Sorry, Smarty Marty, I missed another one off you.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Scars are just an advert that you have stories to tell. Absolutely agree with you 100%, mate. 110% even.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Testicles. 1, 2, testicles. I think everything's working. Sterling David. Simon, Dan, and others, Isn't it you guys who put fuel on the flat earthers' fire? Stupidity usually goes away by itself. Some people are of that opinion. Some people disagree with that opinion. I don't care either way, if I'm being perfectly honest. And I'm not saying that to try and sound rude, but I've said this in so many videos and so many live streams. I actually don't care if somebody believes the earth is flat or believes it's a globe. I don't care if somebody's religious. I don't care if somebody thinks that the Queen is, you know, a penguin wearing a lizard suit covered by a queen suit. I just don't care. I care about having fun and hopefully entertaining people. There's no kind of... I don't feel that I'm fighting any fight. I'm having fun. Yeah, see, you're testing me now, I know.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Crafty Keeler. You're a lovely lady. I've just realised as well, because I'm only staying on till 7:30 tonight. I can't stay on any later than that. So I thought if I come on early and spend an hour with you, shower, then, you know, at least I've done my bit.
If you're enjoying the stream, remember to smash the like button right now.
Is that a challenge, John Doe? Yes, I can say Llan Vibes, Pwll Gwyngellt, Go Gerich, Windrobl, Llan Desilio, Go Goch. Absolutely, I can say it. And I came across a video on TikTok the other day of somebody saying the longest name place in New Zealand. And I know it's been sent to the super chat, for God's sake. It's been sent to the side chat many, many times. But the guy, it was fascinating to watch because it was rhythmical. You know, he sounded like he was sort of somewhere in between singing and beatboxing, if that makes any sense. Audrey Rebedu says, Creaky often says this is a point and laugh channel. And you know why I say that, Audrey? Because that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. I'm here to have fun, and that's it. As it should be, the Chibs. Absolutely. Can you do a live stream in a Santa suit? Quite possibly. You spying on me? I do know what things I've got planned. Maybe if I can find a tidy one. I did buy one last year and it was absolutely crap. So I got rid of it. But yeah, why not?
Welcome to the Blinder Gang, Mush.
I know you're already a member, but it says keep up being tidy and 7 months already. The displaying of the comments that are attached to members, you know, chatting in the side chat, it's really weird. It shows me in the side chat and you, but the button I've got to click to display the comment, it doesn't show on the screen. Then if people are going to use this platform to spread misinformation, then it's up to the Simon Dans and Professor Daves to counter it, and the Creakies and Six to poke fun at it. Do you know, mate, that is a very, very accurate way of differentiating my channel from, say, Simon Dan's channel, apart from the fact that he's got considerably more subscribers. Sorry, I've been told not to talk about that because it's starting to sound like I'm begging. Yeah, I just want to hit 100,000 subscribers. I'll cry in a bit. I'll cry a bit in a video. I'll do whatever it takes. I just want 100,000 subscribers. That's a placeholder for my 100k plaque, which I will be getting. I would have wanted to get it this year, but it's not looking like it's going to happen now. But I will get one. I bet my ball bag I will. And I like my ball bag. It's very useful, very valuable to me. But I just don't understand why somebody would expect, you know, a YouTube channel not to, you know, and that please subscribe, because it's just me saying it in a whispered voice with a bit of echo on it. Is 1.8 seconds. So if you think 1.8 seconds takes up too much of the time in a complete video, then I'm lost. I don't know what to say. But that is a very good way. Yeah. Dave and Dan counter it. Me and Sir Sick make fun of it. There's more than one way to skin a cat. This is why I don't think I ever get I don't make anywhere near as many flat earth videos as I used to. But that's why I think I've never had that much of an issue with flat earthers making replies to any videos I've made about them. If anything, I've had more flat earthers come back to me saying that they found my video entertaining than I have had, making videos trying to debunk me, because can't debunk me because I don't say anything. Don't say anything at all. There's more than one way to peel a dog. Apparently so. I've heard the same thing. No, honestly, Grizzly, that was perfect. And I'd love to say I'll remember that and reference it in a video, but I can't even remember how long ago you said it. My memory is dangerous. But they are funny, those flat earthers. Love your videos, by the way, says Pitson. They are funny. I'm never going to make another flat earth video. I know sometimes I go full of old Karen. I'm never making another flat earth video. They're stupid. But, I'll always make videos about flat earthers because they are equally as deserving of my mockery as anyone else. Good evening, Steve. How are you? Apple pie and... I've never liked apple pie. Does that make me a weirdo? Does it? AK, there may be a very good reason why you didn't get the notification. It's because I cocked up the live stream. And I had to restart. This is like a second emergency live stream. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I honestly don't.
Ooh, super chat. Thank you.
Are Father Christmas and Santa the same, or is Santa more of a commercial inventions? Me no. I think he's based on folklore, isn't he? But obviously it was continued because they could see the huge profits in there being him. And I would love to be confident enough to say, and I know for a fact, but I don't. But I can remember a story from my days in my years with Pepsi that the reason Santa Claus wears a red suit now is because that's the way the Coca-Cola company wanted him to look, to match their branding. And apparently before that, his suit was always green. Is that true? Did I just make it up on the spot to sound interesting and intelligent? Then what happened then? I just don't know. Or is there something in that he did used to wear a green suit and it's all Coca-Cola's fault? The red brand, as we used to have to call it. But it could be. It makes perfect sense. Well, may I say it makes sense to me, but he is green in many countries. Happy birthday, Creaky from Australia. It's not my birthday. What are you on about? But thanks. Buttermilk pie. Don't know what that means. Did Santa used to be blue? I have a blue Santa. I know. I think you may find that's a Smurf, Benji. But I could be wrong. Coca-Cola dressed him in red. He was green and is the patron saint of prostitutes and thieves. Why not? Coca-Cola did push the red Santa suit to match their brand, but Santa did appear in a red suit before. Yeah, actually, you've just reminded me of part of that story. Yes, but wasn't it more of a burgundy or mauve color? Mauve? I don't know how to say that. It's so confusing. You know, that kind of purple colour. And then Coca-Cola pushed for it to be that bright red that, you know, we all recognise as now. Is that right? Or I have no idea. Anyway, I've just realised that it's 15 minutes before I have to stop streaming tonight, and I have actually not even mentioned the whole thing that tonight's live stream is meant to be about, which is probably just as well, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep talking about it for that long.
Ooh, super chat.
MJ DeBella says Creaky's the best. I don't know about that, but thank you very much. I have a Smurf question. Why only one female Smurf? Where the Smurf's a bit frustrated. Yeah, that's a definite flaw in the story, and I need some. I nearly said something then, very, very. Well, let's just say it wouldn't have been PC. Oh, not the P word. Don't mention the P word.
If you're enjoying the stream, remember to smash the like button right now.
All I will say is, you know, who were all the other Smurfs having it away with? And I'll say no more about that. Anyway, everyone stop distracting me. Stop distracting me. So, I briefly touched on this on Wednesday morning, on Wednesday's live stream, which I know is a nighttime live stream. Thank you, World of Mr. Grey. I'm getting to it right now. Don't distract me. And people seem quite keen on the idea. So, is it really done? Oh, there he is up there. I can see him playing with his nuts. So, I gotta stop looking at the side chat. I'm gonna look longingly off into the distance, as if I'm a lonely late night radio broadcaster, just shooting the breeze and talking to all the lovers and wishing people happy birthday, Mosh, and all that kind of stuff. So my idea is this, and it's partially backed up by the audience of Wednesday morning's live stream. So I don't know how long everybody's been here for, but I used to do something before called Creaky Cast, which was basically, I used to put it up as a podcast as well. I used to enjoy doing it. I stopped just as COVID hit. I can't even remember why it was. It was partially to do with the fact that it's hard to find guests. So we were talking about that sort of, I've had this idea in the back of my mind for a while to do a live show once a week called The Breakdown, where we get a guest on and we just sort of talk about a predetermined topic. So let's say, for argument's sake, now somebody suggested, or why don't you talk about flat Earth next time? And have you thought of having Conspiracy Cats on as a guest? And then we would talk about flat Earth. And then I thought, well, that's pretty much what I did before. And the problem I had there was, I had Cats on, I had Fight the Flat Earth, I had Barman on, I had as many people on as I could think of, and it only took a couple of months for me to be like, who am I going to ask now? I have absolutely no idea who to ask to be a guest. So anyway, I knocked it on the head, COVID it, nobody seemed to care or notice, and blah, blah, blah. So what I thought is, it's a similar sort of concept, but, just a sort of a talk show kind of setting. Somebody brought up then, remember when you had Dan Hetfield on, that that he would sing a little, then you were talking, that was kind of a late night sort of evening time chat show kind of vibe. And I thought then, well, the one thing I've got a lot more of than ideas is subscribers, fortunately. So I thought, I bet there'd be some subscribers. I thought it was Audrey. I thought it was, but I couldn't remember 100%. Sorry, yeah, it was actually. And I can't remember if I said this in the live stream now or if this is something that's come to me in the meantime. I thought, well, there must be people in my audience who would, be up for, coming on as a guest and, just having a chat with me, and, we can sort of, predetermine, the topic the week before. So let's say this was one of those shows now, and we'll say Audrey was on as my guest, so we kind of ask you, the viewer, so what shall we talk about next week? Is anything going on YouTube? Anything relevant to our sort of niche? Anything you think I should be looking at? And we can pick, who wants to be next week's guest, and we can, work out some way of choosing, because, I'm sure, excuse me, I'm sure there won't be, tons and tons of audience members that would be up for coming on, but I just thought it would be potentially quite interesting and definitely a good laugh. Maybe we could start it off. Well, that would be cool. That might be a good way of doing it. Channel members and Patreons, get given first dibs, maybe, just to be fair. So, first refusal, and, so you're a Patreon or you're a channel member. Do you want to be a guest on the breakdown? And we can, and maybe, see what they come out like. And, maybe it could be uploaded as a podcast again, so we'll see. Yeah, can nobody spam the side chat? I won't single out the name I've just seen being mentioned, but don't spam the side chat, please, peepsicles. I'd come on, show another Welshman. This is what I mean. I knew, there's obvious, like, people like you, Bright, you make videos, you'd be, if you weren't comfortable to come on and be on camera, then, why would you be making videos? But, I just think, what do you think in the side chat? Give me a thumbs up, because I think I'm gonna put this on my community tab as well, and maybe try and get a bit of a feel for whether people would be up for it. Crafty Keeler says, I do that with Life on the Flip Side. It would be nice to see more creators break down the barriers between I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to say that's why I want to, yes, time to give, but it's not that. I just think it'll be good fun. And, I chat to quite a lot of people, as many people as I can. And I enjoy a chat. So, that kind of thing, I think it would be a good laugh. And well, it seems like, based on all the thumbs up I'm getting, it seems like people would be up for it. Yeah, Albion Cobra, this is what I mean. Nobody would be obliged to do anything. If you want to come on, and, I don't know if we'd start off a queue. I don't know how we do it exactly. But I'm glad the feedback's quite positive on the idea, because it is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I've been sort of playing with different ideas in my mind. But when Audrey brought this up on Wednesday, and then the conversation went on, and then my brain carried on after the event. You did, Audrey. You absolutely did say you thought it was a good idea, and hopefully this is an idea that will come to fruition. Meh. Evening, young Timothy. How the devil are you? Bit late, don't you? I'm finishing in 6 minutes. I know Dougie Fresh said, Slick Rick said 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on. But 6 minutes, Creaky Blinders off. Because that's how I roll. come up with topics and see who's interested in the choice of... You want me to come up with the topics as well? I can do everything myself around here. It's a great idea. You'll figure out how to make it work. It will bring sub and Patreons. It may well do. It may well do. But I can already tell you I know who the first guest will be. Because he is my biggest Patreon supporter. So he will 100% be the first guest. Because that's only fair. And that's how I roll. Good evening, Francois Protat. Good evening, Francois. How the devil are you? Je m'appelle Creaky. That's about all I can remember. And that is literally all I can remember. When did you hear about Flat Earth? It was when I started... I just let things go on the show, jump from topic to topic as I go. Yeah, could do. Could do. No, it's not, Dan. It's not. It's he's quite often in the side chat, but he's not here tonight, funny enough. But he will be the first guest if he agrees to it. But then another thing is, when do I do it? Do I do it on a Sunday night? Do I do it for the Wednesday morning live stream? Or, am I going to commit to another day or another evening or morning during the week? We shall decide. We shall decide. But I'm really glad that you like it. We love you, Creaky from London. Thank you very much, Ian. Culture. How is it that most of Flat Earth, Karen and soft sets come from America? I have asked the very same question myself, and I have had various answers to that question. See what day is best for members. Sub. Yeah. Have to do a little bit more research into that. Got to steer away from channel threats. In what sense? No Wednesday mornings, and Mrs. Robson will be walking around in the buff. You will lose subs. Oh, dear me. It's all happening. Anyway. What have I done? Now that I've completely confused myself. Keep an eye on the community. Who's not a member of my Discord server, by the way? Fooled you, computer. It's not time for my live stream. It's time to end my live stream. Right, stay away from anything that would threaten channel strikes. Yeah, I got you. And that's another thing. See, do I do it on this channel, or do I separate it? Is that what I do with the second channel? But over there, I've only got 2,000 subscribers. Over here, I've got 58. And do you know what I mean? There's so many decisions to make. So many decisions to make, but I will make those decisions, and we will. On a second. Boom. Meant to do that earlier. My sincere apologies. Anyway, yeah, if you're not a member of the Discord server, it has been in the side chat, but it's underneath the video anyway. But you can search Creaky Blinder Discord, and I believe it does come up. And join that. I'm trying to get the server busier and busier. We've had a couple of people, one of them being Cricket, who's in the side chat now. She's one of the moderators. has very kindly boosted the server. So we've now got some really rubbish stickers because I've got absolutely no imagination at all. But I'm, and I'm sure some of the regulars will back me up on this. I am becoming much more active in there. I'm trying to be as active as I possibly can in the Discord server. Yeah, I tell you what, Dan, I agree with you. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, and it still gets on my wick. But I've never been able to find a better alternative. It's a good place to, for subscribers to get together and chit chat about the videos and whatever else comes up in conversation. But it is what it is. Discord is just the one you play after that chord. Irish Stew, you are absolutely right, and nobody but you could have got away with saying that. Anyway, I gotta go because I am busting for a pee. See you later. Love you. Bye.
Thank you all for watching Creaky Live. Don't forget to follow me on all of your social media platforms. Have a good day and have a creaky week.